I've just got... Right. I'm very excited because my last video got 11 views. 11 viewers from 0 is very exciting. So thank you to if you're one of those 11 who checked out my last one. And also thank you to a lovely lady called Helen who emailed me at sarahgetsthrough@gmail.com. She sent me a really, really lovely email. She's been through it and is kind of over the other side and is now very happy with her second husband, and in fact she says she's far happier now than she ever was before. That's a really, really lovely story, and you know, gives people like me hope, because when you've been with someone for as long as I was, so I was with him for 27 years and I thought we were very happy, thinking that you can recreate that later on is really really nice to know. And also I think, you know, one of the things that she said in her email was that when she met her now second husband, she was older and wiser. She knew what she wanted. She was more confident in herself, even though she'd been through the horribleness of a marriage breakup and all the rubbish that brings. But she just said that she kind of knew in herself what she wanted. Yeah, she had the wisdom of age to know when it was right, when it was wrong. So when she found Mr. Right, she recognised he was Mr. Right, and she's now happier than she's ever been. And what a lovely story that is. So that gives me hope. Look at my hair there, look. Look at that. Get it down. Why is it that when you're on camera, things like that look even more pronounced? Get it down. Right, anyway. There we go, that's a bit better. So this weekend we decorated our tree, as I said, and it started off really well actually, and we were in the spirit and brought the tree home, and the kids were just excited and they all got all the stuff down from the attic, and the boys were getting a bit kind of boisterous, and the youngest actually stomped out at one point and ran up to his room and slammed the door. This has to happen when you're doing something as a family. There's always got to be somebody who stomps off in a huff. I sense that it was more than just your average boys getting annoyed with each other. Sat on a chair in his bedroom in absolute floods of tears. And I was like, well, what's wrong? What's the matter? And he goes, well, this is going to be our last ever Christmas in this house. And of course that got me going then, because it made me realise that he's, you know, even though on the surface he seems to be coping pretty okay most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, it showed me that he's obviously thinks about this stuff, and it's their home, it's all they've ever known. And now, because of what's happened between me and their dad, we have no choice but to sell it. And it was the last thing I want to do, and it's really, really difficult. Little moments like that. I call them, because I get moments like that still myself, and I call them sniper moments. And I'll do another video about those sniper moments. It comes out from nowhere and it hits you right in the heart like a sniper. It's like, ugh! And it really gets you. And it could be any little thing that triggers off a moment. And that's obviously was a trigger for him. And he was really, really upset. And of course I blubbed as well, because, you know, to see your kids upset, it just upsets you like nothing else. I didn't pretend it wasn't. I didn't try and say, well, maybe we won't be in another house, because it's highly likely we will be somewhere else. And I agreed it's going to be hard and it's going to be difficult, but we will just have to make this Christmas the best one we can and make it extra special. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but that's what I told him. I'll have to think of something. And then, and that will create a new brilliant Christmas in our new house, wherever that ends up. It was my sister actually, who's very wise and sensible, and she said, a home is not the bricks and mortar, a home is the people in it. And that is so true. We're going to create a new home and the home will be us. It's not going to be the bricks and mortar. So I just thought I'd tell you that little story about my little boy, because I know that you who are going through this at the moment will be facing similar challenges, and I'd really love to hear how you deal with it when your kids get upset and get emotional. What do you tell them? What are the phrases you use? Because I find that there are key phrases that I use that seem to be quite helpful for them and for me as well. Email me, that's the word. Well done, Sarah. Email me, sarahgetsthrough@gmail.com. And also please like this page. And if you're watching the videos, I'd love it if you could like or subscribe it. Give it a thumbs up, that would be brilliant. Anything you want to talk about, anything you want me to discuss, please let me know. I hope you're liking these videos. I really don't know. I'm stunned that 11 people have watched this. I'm just doing this because actually it's just really helpful to vent. And maybe I'm just a bit narcissistic that I like doing it at a camera. I don't know, but it feels like I'm talking to somebody else. I'm not just talking to myself. And it really just helps to get all this crap out of my head and into somewhere else, the ether or wherever it ends up. Who knows? But yeah, it feels good. And I'd love to hear your stories. I'd love to hear what you've been through, men and women. Take care, have a lovely week, and speak soon. Bye. Bye. Lovely to see you all. That's a lie. I can't see you at all. Lots of people out in the ether, all watching and communicating. God, my hands are really old. God, I should stop. I'm so vain. I must stop this. Google me. No, I don't mean Google. No, don't Google me. Bloody hell, you come up with all sorts of rubbish.